figure I'll just go ahead and kick on with the prism chest, and then we'll go from there. Oh, a kingfisher. Lovely. Gotta love the kingfisher in the shop. Maybe our luck will be better in here. I've been getting the falcon a lot. I got up to 7. I still haven't given it a look. I really ought to. I really ought to start trying to incorporate that into my game since I've got it now. Anyway, as the name suggests, we're going to be doing all T11 tonight. Got some time. I didn't really want to dedicate tonight to doing my 2 tournament rounds. I might have time to stream one of them tomorrow night. So if you're looking for some expert content, maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry, no promises. Just a lot going on. Yeah, what's up, Dan? I had you on TV while I was getting warmed up here to hopefully not look like a complete fool. I have a habit of just kicking on cold, and like my first holes just go horribly wrong all the time. So I figured maybe I should get warmed up and just had you on TV. So that's why you didn't see me in chat anymore. And yeah, what'd you finish at? 32, right? I forgot already. I saw you posted a 30 in Masters on your Bushwhackers account. Congratulations. Well done, brother. That's awesome. I have not done Masters in quite some time. Only having 2 accounts and one of them being free to play. And I prefer to kind of get my own shots dialed in versus trying to get study and doing notes and stuff like that. I mean, Masters is way too much. I could probably give it a go now. My equipment even on the free to play accounts up there probably high enough to where I could give it a run with all Kingmakers and at the very least probably make the weekend, but just not worth it to me. It seems more and more just it's personal preference, obviously, but tournaments seem like grinding to me, and tour play is fun. I've always been kind of like that though. I've always been more of a tour player than a tournament player. Although I enjoy tournaments, if I had my druthers, then I would rather go a tour play. We'll see. Hopefully we stay out in the fairway. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll see if we can find our funnel on this hole. Yeah, I'm not in the right mindset today to play this tournament when you need drops on so many holes just to probably, be close. You got to figure most folks are putting up pretty ridiculous scores, and my head's just not in it right now. So I'm gonna defer my opening rounds until tomorrow and just kind of have some fun. We'll see what we can do. This is a hole that a lot of people will drop kind of regularly. So you've got to get it dialed in. What's up, Chris? What's going on? Yeah, it's just, it's one or the other. Tournaments are fun. They have good merits. Tour play's fun. It's got good merit. Our opponent finds the funnel. And it's personal preference. I've got nothing against tournaments. I just seem to have more fun doing tour play, and more it just kind of seems like the tournaments seem like a grind. Where are we at? I'm gonna play this at plus 25% of the min, so 1.9. We'll play it at 11.3. That's going to be our spot. $11.3. So 3 is 10.5 plus 0.8. 3 and not quite 0.3. Well, we've got to hit perfect. But it is a funnel hole, so sometimes they'll go in anyway. Not this time, though. Yeah. Whichever one you do better at, yeah. You know, and I used to be the other way around. I used to enjoy tournament play more. I was doing those hole by hole guide videos back when I was still, I mean, when I look back at them, it was still very much a novice approach, even though it was an expert and even though I had some banners, you know, well, a whole lot of top tens and a couple of silvers anyway. It was compared to how much more I know the game now, compared to back then, it's absurd. And the streaming content, when I first started streaming, it's hilarious to just listen and see, like, just how far I've come in being able to just carry on with the conversation, keep up with the chat, play the game, do everything. It's just it's a considerable difference from when I was just sitting around. So I like to talk, and broadcasting has always been one of my interests. I never really got into it, but you know, growing up a Cardinals fan, everybody kind of wants to do something with the Cardinals, and you know, of course, as a kid, I wanted to play for them, but as I got older, I just you know, just thinking about it, the dream job was always to do Cardinals broadcast, and so this is obviously much different from that, but it is it's broadcasting of a much different variety, a much more interactive variety with people in the chat, with playing a game versus calling a game. But you're kind of still doing play-by-play as far as what you're doing. So, you know, there's a lot of similarities to it, and only being one guy as opposed to like a two or three man booth is obviously very different as well, because you've got to carry on both the play-by-play and the analysis, which is the general broadcast setup. Is one guy does the play-by-play and the other one does the analysis, and they go back and forth, and you know, that's the general way that sporting events are called. And everyone's a little bit different. I mean, different sports require different kind of broadcasting, but it's generally more than one person doing it, unless you're Vince Scully, because Vince Scully was just a master storyteller. So Terry and JJ are in the house. What's up, mofos? How are we doing tonight? I had just a horrific day at work, and I was like, my wife's at work until she's got to close tonight, so she's at work for a few more hours, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop on my way home and get a bottle of vodka and just forget that this day ever happened, because it was rough. So I was just thinking about, I was thinking about doing a tournament stream, and just decided that for the reasons I explained a little bit earlier, I'm not going to do that. So this one, the ball guide compression contraction is massive. So even though I lined up on with the second bounce like towards the end of the rough, I'm going to play for it to contract significantly and overplay it like a wide margin here. Hopefully we don't end up in the trap with a great left. We're going to end up in the trap. Oh, brutal. Ugh. All right, we'll see if we can pull off some wizardry. But that was bad. The secondary wind effect on this shot is massive. Your adjustment doesn't necessarily, because of the change in elevation, it doesn't necessarily play as much of an overpowered shot if you have a tailwind, but the secondary wind effect is just monstrous. Like, so he's lining up with a second bounce in the rough, playing for a two hopper over, because it'll come up well short of that, and then the second bounce should still be in the fairway and carry over into the green. And with the headwind, it shouldn't carry into the rough past the green anyway. But going past the green on this hole, you're really okay, because even a great shot out of the rough with a high-level Nirvana will still go in. So nothing really to worry about going deep. And that's probably how I should have played it, was for the secondary bounce to carry over. But too late now. We wasted that beautiful drive. Let's see what we got here. Just gonna eyeball it. It'll be a perfect as in situation, so we just have to find the perfect. Get lucky. Get lucky one time. I always give, anytime I make a great shot, I always give the little glasses kind of wry smile emoji. There's your difference in the high level Spitfire versus the other ones. The great shot was still in there, but it's a funnel hole. There's a nice funnel that goes from left to right to the cup, from out of the rough and out of the sand there. So you just got to kind of find it. Hopefully you hit perfect, because perfect will go in every time there, but the higher level equipment will drop. Oh boy. Oh my. All right, with this much headwind, 3 backspin. I've made horrible mistakes of this one on stream before, and now I've got it firmly implanted in my mind. We're doing 3 backspin. Let's see. With our Cata, we'll go plus 15 at a max. 1, 2, 1, 8, 14, 8.5. I'm gonna go even a little bit more than that because it's just the way this hole plays. Find a perfect, you ass. Jeez. Find a perfect. It'll still be tough. Headwind here is difficult. And a lot of times folks will come up short. Let's see how much backspin he applies. Let's see. With the Kingmaker, he might get away with a little bit more. 3 and a dot, perhaps. Oh, that's too much. That's far too much. Oh, but he's making a forward adjustment, so that should help with that. But we'll see. I still think it's going to come up well short. I bet he finds a perfect, even though we couldn't. It looked like he had a touch of overpower there, too, which could help compensate for all of that. Yep. Too short. Too much backspin. Too much backspin applied. What's going on, Dolson? Welcome, brother. We're just going to have some fun. Have some fun and mess around on Tour 11. How's everyone's Bushwhackers profits coming for the year? I know that was a hot topic on Pete's stream. Do we want to get back into that? I streamed, I believe it was on Monday, or no, it was on a Tuesday. It was Tuesday of that week, and I had 2.8 billion, and I grinded, I don't know, I was probably not a whole bunch positive, but just for the sake of saying maybe we were just 50-50 on Monday, my starting total that I'm going by is 2.8 billion, just to be on the safe side. It was probably a little bit lower than that to start off with, but I have definitive proof on the Tuesday after that I had 2.8 billion, so I'm plus 730 million, which compared to Dan and Pete is not a good ratio. But those two are absolute grinding machines, so their profit margin's much higher. But I mean, Pete is an absolute animal, so. Did I switch to my sniper bag? Yeah, I want my sniper bag. Vodka's taking control. I can hit a perfect shot. Look at that. $700 million. So we're almost the same, but you're playing Tour 11. Good Lord. I was on fucking Top Chat. Sorry, not safe. I should have probably made this not safe for work. Why did that happen? Dan talked about that too. One there of the many really dumb features of the internet. This is up there. What's going on, Rhea? Happy to have you here. Sorry I missed you because of the stupid Top Chat live chat bullshit, but yeah, I did not mark this not safe for work either, but it's gonna be. I'll try not to cuss too much, but I'm drinking, so be it. The perfect cure for today was vodka drinks. Vodka drinks and streaming some Golf Clash. Some fun after a rough day. We're going to have some fun. 1-1. 1-1. We'll go 1-1. Here's 8-7, so we need 3 more. Impossible Alba? It'd be hot to get this on stream once. Hit it! The so-called Impossible Alba. Dolson, it's your anniversary. Congratulations, my man. How many years? Peter Johnson himself in the house. Just talking about you, you fucking animal. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb stuff on the internet, right? And YouTube, by far and away, is not dumb. It's a great format. It's a great platform. But that doesn't mean that they don't sometimes come up with stupid features. Playdemic has some stupid features. It's important to remember that they've made this game that we all love so much when we're pointing fingers at them saying, you need to fix this. Because the majority of the time, I overwhelmingly enjoy playing this game. When it's bad, and it's really frustrating, but this game is great. 15, wow, well done. A milestone. What are you doing in here? She must not be home yet or something. Oh, mofo salutes everywhere. Yes. Yes. All right. I guess I should go back in the chat and see if I missed anybody else because I was on that. I'd feel like a complete asshole if I was excluding people. Oh, maybe I should pay attention to the hole as well. Oh, we're in Paris. It doesn't matter. I play Brandon all the time. So he'll give me some nonsense emojis sometimes. I think he gave me some nonsense emojis one time on stream. That looks good. That looks real good. Interesting approach. I might have to double check that one. I might have to go favorite it and see how he played it. But instead, we're just going to have to make it, which sounds much more fun. Brandon. Yes, it was a lovely shot. Mine will be more lovely and go in the hole. 7-1, 8-9, 6.4. How much curl to apply? Let's go with 3/4 of a ball. Great left, you ass. Go in. Oh. Well, we gave it a look. We gave it a shot. Yes, indeed. Peter Johnson, congratulations on the minus 36 with the minus 19 front. Well done. Funny how we get a rematch with Brandon when he wins the first one. I'm going to run my mouth tonight and get myself in trouble. Probably say some things I shouldn't, but oh well. That's the kind of mood I'm in. Oh, it's not my turn. This looks like a hooky slicey wind to me. Does it look like a hooky slicey wind to anyone else? Yeah, it does. Lame. He's gonna lay up with a Thor level 8. He's gonna lay up. Come on, man. This is obviously a hooky slicey wind, if I've ever seen one. Dolson, yeah, I get it sometimes. I get it from him sometimes. It's very dependent on what's going on in the game. I bet he'll give me one after I hit this shot. I bet he'll give me one after I do this to him. He's not going to enjoy this. But he plays me enough to know that this is what I do, so it's not surprising or anything. That's how you play this hole, Brandon. Yeah, they all look like hooky slicey wins to me. Oh, is this where I get to complain about do not disturb mode on iPhone not working too? We're just gonna complain about everything tonight. Oh, I would actually probably, if I were in his shoes, play a hook shot here. To be honest with you, he's gonna have to put a ton of curl on it anyway. You might as well just hook it. Oh, well, I guess the hook wouldn't have been completely necessary, but I would have done it anyway. Oh. Let's see if we can find this little funnel. There's a line that just goes straight to the pin, but there's also a danger of running real deep, so I don't care. I'm going to try and find it anyway. With a headwind, it probably shouldn't happen, but sometimes it will anyway. Let's play at -5, so 6 rings. Ooh, a notch of overpower. Interesting. Who knows? Maybe it'll find the line anyway. No such line found. Oh well. Well, not every single one, but the majority, yeah. It's a scientific fact that if you play hooky slicey games, it goes much better if you hit the 4 emoji. You have to. It's science. Oh, you can't argue with science. We'll just go just inside left edge. Easy enough. What bag did I have on? Thor and a Kata. I hope it's a Thor shot, not a Kata shot. We'll see. Oh, what do I know about a Cat 7? Nada. I know absolutely nada. Oh, good, it's a Thor shot. Excellent. I feel like this hole is playing differently since they brought it back to Tour 11. maybe I'm just batshit crazy, but I feel like the right side is rolling out different than it used to. It might just be that I haven't played it in a long time, and I used to have it dialed in, and I have a damn video out on how to play this one in almost this exact same wind that maybe I should go look at and see what I was doing before, because what I'm doing now, it's rolling out completely different. Nice shot, Brandon. All right, plus 30 at a min here. If we're right at 14, it's 13 rings. Just under that then. We got to line it up on the right side. Let's see. We'll go about there. We'll go about three and a notch. Your tendency here is going to be to come in way too far to the right for whatever reason when I play this shot. What did I say, 13? So this is already at 5. Lined up on when I'm looking back at it on this left side. What is this? So 12 and a half. We're already at 5. Oh, Jesus Christ. 7 and a half more. Oh, that was just over it, but that's okay. That worked out well. There's your spam also, Dolson, right there. He waited. I almost messed that one up too. Oh, and he doesn't give me a rubber match. Good Lord. Who doesn't want a rubber match? If you split, don't you want a satisfying conclusion? I know that it's okay with football fans, soccer fans rather, to end in a tie, but Americans prefer a satisfying conclusion to our matches. We need a victor. Ties are, as we say, like kissing your sister, which is an expression that I've never fully understood, but it's there, so okay. Yeah. He's a guy that I play often and is one that I find rather annoying because of nonsense like that. Yeah. He does just like it's just kind of out of nowhere. Like right there, he'd been silent for so long and then just popped up like in the middle of my setup. Like, okay, look, that's really going to bother me after you put yours 13 yards away from the cup, dipshit. Right, exactly, Dolson, exactly. I feel like he's just blue balling us here. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna talk smack and then not give you a third match because you beat me by 12 and a half yards. Sorry if he comes here to my stream, but if he ever comes across it, oh well, I guess. I'm gonna not quite go 1-to-1 here, so 14. We'll just eyeball it. There's 10, 4-4. Yeah, sure, right there. Why not? Who cares? Oh, I didn't want to go 1-to-1, right? Which still doesn't matter. It's funnel hole. Hit a perfect and it's in. I didn't do it earlier. All right, I'm not as deep as I was the first time, so we're going to play it plus 33% of the min. Min with a thorn is 3.5-to-1, so 3.57, 10.5, 14. So it's very few rings for your adjustment. Oh, did he? Blue Ball Brandon, yeah, that's going to be his new nickname. He gets salty when he loses, but when he wins, he's sure quick on that rematch button. Yeah. If he rolled into Damien's stream, then he very well could roll in here. Whatever. He's the one who just bitched out on a rubber match, so If he wants to roll in here and start running his mouth, that's fine. But he's the one who didn't give it a third match, so. Oh, unlucky. All right. Yep, that's our spot. What did I say? Plus 33%? 2.7. Well, I had 3. Offset at left edge. I had 3. 12.3. 10.5. 14, right? It's 14 minus, so we'll go 3.7. Oh, just before that. Yeah, that'll work. It's in. What? Get out of here. Yeah, right. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's finger golf, you know? We all love it, and our competitive nature takes over, and obviously you want to do well and you want to compete and you want to win. But that's the exact thing that you've got to remember. You can't take it too seriously. It's finger golf on our mobile devices. You know, it's a wonderful game. It's beautiful and intricate, and it's so much fun. Oh, geez. Let's see what kind of wind we get here. Oh, all right. I vastly prefer a headwind here. I've started just playing the cheating shot with the tailwind because I just cannot, for the life of me, get the sniper dialed in from that back pad. So any kind of headwind, and I just put the full backspin on the Thor and plunk it within about 3 yards. It's cheating. What's up, Adam? I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm sure it's a riveting performance on the court. I'm sure it's probably more exciting than anything that I'm doing here. Ooh, that was scary looking. All right, I play this one plus 25 and I'm in. Like 2 bars of backspin, depending on our... Yeah, we'll go 2. So adding 2.3. 2 bars of backspin. Playing it well out to the left. We're going to find our spot. That's it. So plus 2.3, 13.8. So that's 9.9 rings. Yes, found a perfect. It's vital on this one to find a perfect shot. 2 bars of backspin was too many, but we'll get the win. And that's what's the most important. That's a difficult one, so as soon as he put it that far away, I was just playing a safe shot. I play this I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but I play this individual often as well. I assume that's their child on their Facebook profile, but who knows? So it could be, you know, I think the demographics of Golf Clash obviously skew towards a higher percentage of males playing, but you know, you can't ever assume. There are a lot of females that play this game as well, and Rhea, the president of these crazy ass mofos. Eric, how you doing? Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. I've been neglecting the chat a little bit as I just go through my nonsense. No, not yet, Adam. No. Well, not my opening rounds, no. I did a 13 on my first playthrough. I wasn't... It was Monday. That was on my junior account, just trying to get things dialed in. And my second time through on this account, right afterwards, I did a 16 while I missed the wedge on. You know what? I'm not. I should probably play the Apocalypse here, but I don't want to. I did a 16 on this account. And I missed a wedge for Alba on 9. So. And I talked about it a little bit earlier. I was not in the right mind frame to play tournament games today. When on the tournament where you're gonna absolutely need multiple drops, got to kind of make sure that you're ready to do that. And I was not ready to do that today. I was in the mood to drink some vodka and stream some tour play, and just have some fun and not get laser dialed in. So that's what I'm doing today. What's up, Damien? How you doing? So I think I actually have some time tomorrow evening where I'll be able to stream. I think I might just do one round because I qualified both my accounts on Monday. So I think my first round I'm going to do with my my other account. That looks good. That looks in. Oh, unlucky. Oh, he played a navigator. I wasn't paying attention. Shoot, I'm either paying attention to the chat and I miss what's going on in the game, or I'm paying attention to the game and I miss what's going on in the chat. Just can't do both. That looks good. That looks real good. 8-7, 10-4, 11, 12-3, 7. Let's go with 7.2 rings here. And no curl, and see what happens. It only required 7 nuts. On nuts. I had an absolute day from hell, so I didn't catch a lot of streaming. Did you do any today, Damien? Did you do some pro or master or anything? I heard that Pete did a 36, and when I got home from work, Dan was on and he did a 32 pro, and I saw that he also posted a 30 in master in the Bushwhackers. But I got to watch no content today. I got to watch no fucking darts today. Premier League, and I missed it. And I'm in a prediction league, and I got all 5 matches. I was in first place going into the week, and I went 0 for 5 in the PDC Premier League prediction league this week. So awful, just absolutely terrible. To add on to my awful day, I didn't get to watch any of it. And then when I've caught up on the results, I realized that I went 0 for 5 in my picks. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, nice. Master tomorrow. All right. Hopefully I don't have as shitty of a day as I did today tomorrow, and I can catch some content and then can produce some content of my own tomorrow evening at some point. Looks short. No, it doesn't. Looks good. Looks real good. Nice shot. Okay. I'm going to do this plus 30 in a min, because I've been playing it as plus 25 and it's not working, so that's 13 rings. Monster Wind. I'm going to go, yeah, let's say right there. 13. $13 and a notch for good luck. Why not? Felt right. Felt right to add just that little bit. Should have added a lot of bit. Horrible. Ugh. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way, Adam. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I'm glad I qualified my accounts on Monday because the rest of the week has just been insane. Insane. And it's only going to get crazier. I've got a million things going on next week as well. And it's the last week of the grind season. And my calendar, my work calendar, and my personal appointments calendar is filling up to the brim with things that I have to do. And I just realized that I'm double booked on Monday, so I'm going to have to cancel my work thing. I didn't accept my work event yet, but I would have had to travel for the day, and I wouldn't have been able to get back into town until late in the afternoon. But I have an early afternoon appointment that I just realized. So there we go. Clears one of those days up. I'm not traveling to Springfield, Illinois for for a day. Great. Problem solved. Ugh. I started off at a bad position here, so I'm going to use less curl than I normally would have. Because I didn't realize it until afterwards, but my starting position was terrible there. I meant to be like +8, and I think I ended up at like +3. So, yeah, good thing I used less curl. Sheesh. Good thing I realized it before I took my shot, because otherwise I'd be in the rough and dead right now. Pair of 36s. Ooh, lovely. I said it. Oh, he played a navigator again. God, I gotta start paying attention. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Oh, I said on Monday, I was like, we're gonna see a 40 in expert. We will absolutely see a 40 in expert. I don't know who's gonna do it, but my money's on Pete. Let's call it 7.8. Couple of beans. Offset that secondary wind effect with a little bit of tiny baby curve. And laying up for a minimum distance short iron rather than blasting deep. Ooh, this is gonna. That was way short. I should have put a little bit more topspin on, so I'd be closer to a min. But that's all right. We'll just have some more maths to do. +20 from. So he's with that one. 20. All right. I'm gonna play as +25 at a min. From there, thereabouts. Mr. John Bell in the house. What's going on? If Mr. John Bell's here, then his lovely wife Sandy can't be far behind, I would imagine. We'll see some shamrocks in the chat here shortly. How are you doing tonight, sir? Ooh. Okay. I hope I get a third game with him and I can use a navigator when I'm actually paying attention. But in the meantime, I'm just going to bury this. I'm going to bury this on him. I changed my mind. I said I was going to do 25, but I'm only going to do 20. I'm playing no spin shot. Offset, deep right, +20, 2-2, 13-5, so just under 4. Come on, bad adjustment. Come on, bad adjustment. Come on, bad adjustment. My adjustment was good. Oh, and what do you know, Miss Sandy Bell. Shamrocks in the chat from Miss Sandy Bell. What a lovely sight. Good evening. How are we doing tonight? I'm just having some fun. I assume there's plenty of tournament content going on, and if you ever get bored of that, come over here for some tourney fatigue, tour play nonsense. Hopefully we can start incorporating some more hooky slicey games. Oh. I was just talking about this one. We get it in a headwind again. Slightly down from the last time we had this, so I'm going to play it the same way. Slightly less, because what was it last time? 12? Not 12. Was it lower last time? Now I forget. I feel like it was... I can't remember. Oh, well. I'm going to take a notch off. I've just decided. Yeah, catching the rough there. So still plus 25 at a min. And 1.8 bars of backspin. All right, plus 25% in the min. So that's going to be 15.1. 13 is 7, we're going to go 8. So basically 2/3 of the wind. We'll go 8. Important to find a perfect with a min driver shot, or it will go horribly wrong, and it went even more horribly wrong for me there. What? Did I do the completely wrong math there? What was the win? 12-1, plus 25, 15-1. What did I do? That shouldn't have happened. All right, I'm going to pull the replay up and watch it while I play this hole, because that does not make any sense whatsoever. Oh, was it a bad angle? Oh, all right. Well, you know what I think that means. It's probably time for another drink. If we're pulling at crooked angles, we got to drink until it straightens out. Oh, not good, Sandy? What's going on? Flu bug's been going around. That's part of the reason my day was so crazy. Flu bug going around here, and I had 2 employees call off when we're already short-staffed, and it just was worse than that shot. Oh, my word. It's just all going wrong. Oh, and we've got a headwind. We're in the rough in a terrible spot with a headwind and a guy who's beat us 2 out of 3 already with navigators against our Titans. Or did I can't remember. He won the first one, didn't he? Yeah, oh yeah, it was the Drumore one. Wow, I'm really putting on a clinic of terrible shots against this guy who's just destroying me with navigators. I mentioned something last night. I was playing a lot of folks who were using navigators in Tour 11 yesterday. It was very odd, but I was paying attention and doing it as well, and it was a lot of fun. It's not something that happens often, but... Indoor sunglasses. Oh, okay. I see. It'll fix everything that ails you, will it? Alright, there's our spot. Let me think. Max 6. 6 and a notch. So a couple beans, just a little bit of left curl. Yeah. I could have used some more left curl, but that's all right. Not going to make that shot, but we'll be okay. All right, well, another drink it is then, JJ. I can't say no to that. You convinced me. Take a trip with me to the kitchen while I got to make this wedge first. Right edge seems good. An extra dash for good luck. Okay. Oh, we don't even have to shoot yet. Perfect. All right, let's see. This is going to be terrible with a navigator. Oh my. 10-5. 10-5? What was the win? 12? Plus 25. 3. Right? 12 divided by 3 is... Oh. No, 12 divided by 4. Yeah, plus 25 plus 3. 15. An A pocket, a min 15. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to play this one, to be honest with you. Where did he end up? Terrible? Okay, so we'll push up 5 after our pull, which is going to be plus 20. So 2.9, 17.4, 10, 7.4. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure, why not? Hopefully we find the fairway and we win, I guess. Cool. All right. Well, we'll take one. Because, let's see, A pocket of min is 9-3, 11-2, 13-1 for 4, 5, 6. 13-1, 15. Yeah, 15 is 8, isn't it? You're making me doubt my maths. Min APOC at 5 is 11.2. No, that's at 6. 6 is 11.2. 7 is 13.1. And 8 is 15 because it's 1.9 to 1. App says 10.5 for 15 at a min. Jesus. My maths are... 15 at a min is 10.5. Well, I'll be damned. Maybe that's why my APOC min game is so bad. I've got the Thor down, but when I got to play min APOCs, I got to figure it out. That's because I thought my numbers are completely different in my head. I got 1.9 to 1. I'm going to drive the green. I don't care. Where's our Pacific balls? No, it's not going to make it. All right. Well, in that case, we'll hooky slicey. Oh, no, we won't. Yeah, we will, because why not? I don't care. We should do that. We should. It completely doesn't require it at all, but I want to. Just for funsies. I don't know. I'd just rather do that than just hit a normal one. 10.5 for 15. Oh, okay. So what the hell happened there? That landed like 5 rings short of where it should have. I said I was going to look at it, but I didn't. It doesn't make any sense. Right? I'm probably just crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's more likely that I pulled well too much of an angle down and right. Yeah, JJ's probably right. I'm sure I just was lackadaisical when I was lining up my shot and just pulled a terrible angle because I'm just playing very lackadaisically now. Probably not good for a grind, but oh well. Plus 25 at 1-to-1. How about that? So 2.7, 12.7, 13.4. $13.4 with a deep pull, whatever side that is, 11.59 or that thing. Yeah. It may be just something completely in my own head, but when I try and think of them in terms of 1201, 1159, like my brain it can't do it. Which might seem crazy because I play everything else in this game by feel, so the ability and just do all these numbers and stuff in my head. But when I'm trying to think about 1201, 1159, I can only think of them in terms of the angles that I'm pulling at, not in terms of the angle that the wind arrow is actually pulling at. So that was a 1201 pull, right? But how I think of that in my head is a short pull, because he was very short. So I would imagine this is going to come up super short, and he adjusted on the trap anyway. So yeah, look, short pull, right? So when I think of it that way, I can't write down 1201, 1159 because I have just the most absolutely impossible time visualizing that. I have to write it down as deep left, short right, or a combination of those two based on the wind angle. It's ridiculous but true. So anyway, that's how I always think of it. I think of it in terms of utilizing it to incorporate the secondary wind effect and offset as far as deep, short, left, right. This is the angle that I prefer to play this one at. If we have a headwind anyway. Already at 5 plus 30 at a min 2.3, so 9.9. We're already at 5, so we just need 2.1 more. too deep and too far to the left. But in a tough wind, we'll take it, I guess. I would prefer to be within 2 yards, but it's a tough wind. We'll see what happens. Well, thanks, Rhea. Yeah, like, I just, it for whatever reason, it visually, like, spatial visual kind of, you know, how your brain patterns function and everything. Like, I know it works well for a lot of people, and the way that when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Like, that's something that had been a thorn in my side for the longest time, you know, figuring out, like, well, this arrow's all over the place, you know, like, and I feel like I'm pulling straight every time. He's gonna beat us. Unless he gets really unlucky, that should win. But when I was trying to incorporate them, I started trying to think of them in that exact same way. And when I think of them in that way, and I would write them down on my tournament notes, I realized that my setup was taking too long and trying to figure that out. So, and because you have to, I mean, you've got a very limited time to try and set your shots up, obviously. So when every second is precious when you're trying to get it exactly right. Oh, what a beautiful hooky slicey wind this is, by the way. If you look at this wind and you don't see a slice just waiting to be played, then I'm not sure what you're looking at, but all right, already at 8.4, so we'll add 10.6. So when I would write those down in my notes and I was going for the setup, I was realizing it was taking me a long time just to try and figure out which way to align it. Because for whatever reason, when I'm thinking of it, it wouldn't compute. So I was losing precious time sitting there spinning the angle around trying to figure it out. And so instead of writing that down, I would just be like, okay, well, I'm consistently missing, you know, when I first start my notes out for the week, I would just say, okay, I'm doing this, and, you know, and I would initially start off my poll with one or the other, based on that wind, and the way I would decide which one I was going to do is just based on the angle of the wind in order to help offset that secondary wind effect. So that's the way I started thinking of it, and that's the way I started writing it down in my tournament notes, was left, right, deep, short pull, because that I can do quickly. I can get up there and twist it around and figure that out relatively quickly, because I know which way I need to turn and twist and do it. So that's something I'm going to keep talking about. I've talked about it in streams for a while now, and if it helps people, then I hope that it you know, that they can utilize that as well, because thinking of it that way has saved me precious time when I'm trying to set my shots up. And it helps me just in terms of trying to visualize. Like here, I know I want to go deep, so because the guideline tends to lie, so I think of this as a deep shot. We're going to go just under 1-to-1. Come on. I feel like I got robbed. But it's going to go in. No, it's not. Come on. Yeah, I think that was the other thing about it. And thinking of it that way also, JJ, is it's going to be dependent on. So that was the other thing that would get to me, is if it was a right to left wind, then a deep pull would be, in this case, would be an 11, no, a 1201 pull. So I'm messing it up already. What did I just do? Was that what? I'm trying to think of it again like that, but I just always when I think of it now, I can't think of it any other way as deep, shallow, left, right, offset games versus the 11:59, 12:01. Even though that does make perfect sense when you're thinking of it, because that should make perfect sense. Just line the arrow up on the left or right side. But just for whatever reason, I cannot visually, spatially, awareness in my head figure that out when I'm going up to set up my shot, and it cost me too much time, so I had to adapt. As with so many things in this game, you just have to be constantly adapting. If you're not hitting shots, you have to try something different. If you're constantly getting close but not in, then that's good, but you've got to try and incorporate more and more of these different aspects into the game, where you're thinking about the angle of your pull, you're thinking about all the different elevation changes, you're thinking about the elevation change based on the angle of the pole, going up or down a hill, going into a trap, coming across the trap all the way. Do you push forward or pull back? Do you add or subtract plus or minus 10% based on adjusting up or down the hill, incorporating that 12:01 11:59 pull? There's so much, you have to be constantly, in order to stay on top, you have to be thinking about these things, and you have to be incorporating them into your game in order to be able to compete at the highest levels, because other people at the highest levels are getting that intricate with it. They're getting that in depth with it. And if you're not, then you're falling behind the times. Not everyone can be an innovator, though. You're not going to necessarily reinvent the game, but everyone out there is offering a little bit more hints, tips, tricks that will help you along the way. So be sure to check out all the different content that's being put out there. And we're going to go with the shot that I mentioned earlier and just kind of cheat with our Thor 7. Not quite 1-to-1 is how I'm going to play this. So we'll go with just 13 rings. Oh no, this could go horribly wrong again. I'm just going to keep fucking this hole up so badly by hitting great shots and apparently misadjusting everything. That is the problem with trying that shot, is great shots will mess you up. Yeah, exactly, yeah. If 12-1 doesn't go in, then go the other way. Yeah, if it's not working, then try to do something else. Yeah. I just can't, when I'm trying to think about them, I just can't think of them in that term. It's more useful for me, however that comes out, in my head, to just be doing it that way. Interesting. Busting out the premium Power 5 ball here. I hope he drives a green. That would be lovely. Obviously that required 12:01, Eric. Yeah, my fault. I should have known that, too. Fuck that hole. Let's just be honest. Fuck that hole. I had it in Tour 12. I had it, and I can't remember how the hell I used to do it, but it took me forever to figure out because it was a pain in the ass. The goal here is always to clip the rough and come out. Very rarely does it happen, but sometimes it does. 11, so there's our 5. I'm gonna just do a little tiny curl. Oh no. More curl needed. Well, what the fuck else are you going to discuss at 3:34 a.m.? Come on. If you're up right now, then you might as well be doing something that you enjoy. We'll talk about Golf Clash. Why not? You're up anyway. Might as well do something you enjoy. Let's see. What time is it? 7:30. How long have I been on? Just a little over an hour. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, just give me a starting position and how much curl I need. Oh, simpler times. Let's start a new account and just hang out in the lower tours and just play completely by feel. Just like not even zoom in and change angles or do any of that and just see how it goes. And try and just put the second bounce in the cup here, because otherwise it's not going in. Can't even do that. Come on. I have no idea how far I am either. Let's do a deep, a heavy 11:59 pull at 7 rings. Oh, 7-2 because that's where I ended up. So that should be the right adjustment. Because that's where I accidentally ended up. Oh. Line it up there, crank up the top spin, crank up the curl, do it all. If it goes in the hole, then that's exactly what I meant to do. If the drive ends up in the fairway, then that's exactly what I meant to do, regardless of what I actually meant to do. If it ends up well, then that's what I planned on. Oh, I hit a great right and it went in? I was playing for that. Obviously, I offset further to the left because I was playing for the great right. Duh. Oh, JJ, yeah. Oh my God. I lost the Dead Sea Scrolls, man. I don't even have that anymore. I have nothing. Yeah, I shudder to think of what my old notes look like. But even now, I don't even have the Dead Sea Scrolls anymore. They're gone. They're gone. 10, 11, 12. I'm going to play as a 12.4. Don't be great left. Good. I'm great right. So we're safe at least. No, we're not. That's terrible. What happened? I must just be doing awful, awful things with my adjustments because nothing's working right now. Oh, jeez. What in the world? Whatever pull I did there, do the opposite, and you'll end up in a much better position. It's probably a sure sign that I should probably be about done, but I don't care. I'm just having a good time, so I'm gonna keep playing. That's my plan in real golf, JJ. I am not a touch player. Oh, tell me we're gonna win this because he's gonna fall off the edge. That would be hilarious. Oh, my word. All right. That'll be a rubber match with Herbs then. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. JJ, that's always my plan in real golf. I can't take it easy on a driver. With irons I can. What will we do with this? I wonder. No, I don't. I'm gonna hook it. You know what? I think I need full top spin and less left spin. And I was absolutely correct. Sometimes it's good to have a nice feel. And a Thor's Hammer level 7. All right, so right there is the impetus of my Golf Clash game and my hooky slicey nonsense. My Apocalypse took absolutely forever to get to level 5. And until I got to level 5, I didn't really feel comfortable playing it in tour play because of the number of drives that you had to hit on shootouts, and especially the way that the fact that I had a Thor's Hammer level 5 and an Apocalypse level 4 led me to develop this game where I'm just gonna hook and slice my Thor every time. Uh-oh. Interesting. Nope. That's not gonna work. We're gonna have to try and find a funnel here. That looks good. Plus 15, 1.2, 9.7. No. 1.2. 9.1. So 9.1. We'll go with 5.3. I can't hit perfect. Maybe it won't matter. Going anyway. Meant to do that. No, just kidding. Come on. Hand in the cookie jar situation. Force greats to force a shootout. Nah, I'm just bad. oh, B52 level 8. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. Looks delightful. Looks more accurate than the 7 even. Must be Grizzly range. Grizzly's more accurate than B52 level 5 and 6 anyway. This looks like it's about the same as the Grizzly. Is the level 8 100%? Because I think the 5 and 6 are like 98 or something like that. Dan, what's going on? Appreciate the good luck, brother. We lose. I'm jealous of that level 8. Oh. I just want a level 7. I've got the 6 on this account, and I used to play it before they upgraded the Grizzly. I played it. Now I play the Grizzly because it's better. It's more rings, though. I know that people complain a lot about. And now we got an APOC 8. Oh, my. This is the new ball, too, right? The community ball? I think I bought some of those. If he's going to play it, I'm going to play it. This is a community ball, right? Oh, wait a minute. I just reread what you wrote, Rhea. Well done. I haven't played one of those balls yet, so I guess we'll give it a whirl. With this nasty nonsense. Should I try and hook it? Who wants to see me hook it? All right, what's the new one? This one? Should we try and figure that out? I should probably not. I shouldn't. All right, I won't. What's our number here? Power 4, spin 3, 2. Okay, well, he played it, so I'll play it. Why not? Who cares? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. All right, there we go. That's our spot. 10. We'll go just over 10 rings. Oh, Ryro's in the house too. What's going on, brother? Thanks for swinging by. Oh, should have used all the beans. Which one were you having trouble with, Dan? There was that one where you basically had to land short and like run it a long fucking long way up to the cup. That one caused me massive issues when it first came into Tour 11. I could not get anything figured out. The other ones I didn't have as much trouble with, but that one, just for whatever reason, just tore me up. Interesting. All right, so if we land right here, I want about that much. I think I've decided, like most times when I think about these things, that I'm going to try and slice the shot. You may have heard this about me. This is what I like to do. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. Too much? Way too much. Oh, I'm not used to playing with a power 4 ball. And that went horribly wrong. Oh, I thought that was going to be so beautiful. When I released it, I was like, that's going to be money. Oh. Well, c'est la guerre, as they say. Such is war. And when you play hooky slicey games, sometimes Yeah, it goes like that. Oh well. Hopefully we can find a little spot here and find a little perfect as in situation. Can we rough bump it? We can rough bump it. Rough bump it is. Oof. Poor. So poor. So poor. Let's go a cup and a half outside right. Ah. Still looks like it's going strong to me, Rhea. I don't know. I mean, the stream's going strong. I'm playing like dog shit, but... I'm probably going to call it quits here in about 10 more minutes. I don't know how to play a power 4 ball with the wind adjustment, so I'm going to be winging it. But that's all right. It's always all right. We'll just figure it out. We'll add or subtract on our maths. Okay. Well, now we have to hope we don't get a headwind. Oh, we didn't. Good. Good. That's lovely. That's not so bad then. And this is spin 3 ball too. So that's good. Let's see. That looks nice. Looks nice. 10, 6. We'll go 6. 6 rings. 2/3. Exactly 2/3. With some curl. I feel like my finger slipped back to the left just before I released there. So if I miss this one just on the left edge, then I'm going to be really pissed. Fuck off. Too damn funny. Too damn funny. Oh. How many aces do I have? 252, 125 albas. Should be going up this week with this nonsense tournament. Drop fest. He's underpowered. Doesn't look like it matters. He's going to beat me. Oh, no, he's not. That was terrible. Not close at all, Ryan. We'll see if we get a rematch, and then, oh, okay. I'll check it out after this one, if I remember. But I just got 6, like, recently. After the Prism chest started, whenever that was. Huh. Jeez. Not quite sure what I want to do here. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Hmm. 10, 12, 6. Not even going to use all the curl here, because otherwise you might end up in the rough on the left. So even with a Thor 7, I'm just going to utilize like a half a ball curl. And it's going to go so horribly wrong. I don't know. I must be way off right now. I don't really know what's going on. My numbers are probably just terrible. This is exactly why I didn't want to play my tournament tonight, because I'm playing like such an asshole that I was just like, you know what, it's just gonna go poorly and it's just gonna piss me off. So I'm just gonna dick around and do some Tour 11, and I would not be utilizing that much curl here. Better hope he has a great right. If he has a great left, I bet he goes in the rough just like I did. Or not. I'm just bad. And I put the sniper bag on because I'm also an idiot. Yeah, it was a lovely layup. Yeah. Just how I drew it up. It ended up in the fairway, right? So it's exactly how I drew it up. That's the rules. All right. White on the rough. We'll add 2. Yeah, let's add 2. So 16.7. There's 10. There's 6, 7. I feel like I need to push back up maybe a couple. Yeah, that's good. Why not? Probably be dog shit and end up in the rough. Just kidding. It's perfect. Fortunate to not have a headwind there that would really fuck us over. I just want to see this go in because it's always a fun shot to watch go in. He'll come up short if he keeps that much backspin on. It'll be short. Into a headwind, you can't use all the backspin there. On a, what do you have? APOC 8, CAT 8, B52 8. Oh no, B52 8 was the other guy. The full overpower is interesting. And dog shit. Oh! Wow. Thanks, Ryro. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a bailout layup. Sniper, lucky to not get headwind. But our opponent's shot was equally as terrible, and they ended up on the fairway somehow, on the fringe. So we'll just call it even and move to the shootout and hope that we can put on a better show. Because the hole itself has been just absolutely terrible. All right, so I'll check and see how many clan points I got since I started the stream. I'll check and see how many cards away I am from a Cat 7, which I imagine is probably about 180. And then we'll probably call it quits here. This is our third match against him, right? Okay. So let's see. Let's see if I can not screw this one up as badly as I did last time. Keeping the 2 back, offsetting far right to compensate for that massive secondary wind effect. Plus 20 at a max, 1, 8, 11. 5. 10. Oh, that was 10.1. And we pull back 1 here. A little baby curve. Hit it. God, you suck. So now I'm so confused as to why that other one ended up in such a worse spot with basically the same adjustment, unless I must have just pulled at a terrible angle and ended up in a spot that I wasn't expecting at the end of the adjustment that wasn't as far uphill, because I didn't even pull back and it ended up so much shorter than this one. So the pullback is necessary on this one if you pull to the right, which he didn't do, and adjusted at a very cavalier angle as if he just doesn't give a fuck, and at a great right. We win. We should win this. If he gets closer than I do with that nonsense, then I'm going to be pissed. Mr. Jim North in the house as well. What's going on? I'm one of my OG supporters. Oh, that was only the second one with him? Okay. All right, we'll get another one in. We'll check and see. All right, Cataclysm. I'm 131 away. Awful. Clan points so far since I started. Oh, nope, I forgot to click in here before I went in. I started at 92. What was it? This morning I was at 9,006. I played one game before, or no. I did play some more before then, so I don't know. It was about 200-ish since I started, so we'll get another set in. If we get a rematch, we'll keep going. If not, then this will be the last one. Nah, no worries, Jim. We played earlier in the stream and did not get a rematch. Be interesting since we talked so much earlier about how whether you win or lose. Oh, look at this gift of a wind. Whether you win or lose the first game has a large bearing on whether or not you get a rematch with certain individuals. Come on. You're going to get this win and you're not going to try and drive the green. Oh, he's going to try and drive the green just in a much different fashion than I'm going to try and drive the green. Because, I mean, obviously you want to hook this one. Who wouldn't want to hook this one? Perfect with an almost full OP shot. And it looks good. Oh, no, he laid up. What? Come on. Nobody wants to see that. A nice, safe shot for a thorn that'll probably make. This is what people come to see. All right? Big sweeping hook shots. Alrighty, that's our spot. Getting a drink. Nuts. So close. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been so much fun. I talked about it. I don't remember when the last stream I did was. Sometime over the weekend or before then. Not really sure. I can't remember. It was after Pete's marathon, because I remember talking about just what an animal he was and like just how much fun it is to be in this clan right now with everyone just pushing. I mean, everyone is pushing each other. I'm gonna be ahead of any total that I've ever had before this season, and it's been inspiring to watch everyone do it. Come on, great shot for the eagle. um, we're all pushing each other, and we're all inspired, and we all want to push each other to new heights. And all due credit to Rhea for putting this together for the season. It's just been amazing. I love it. The Bushwhackers are just, they're a different breed, and a breed that I really enjoy being with. Jesus. I was hoping for a great proofed funnel shot here, but I spent too much time lining this thing up, and I'm not going to find it anymore. Doesn't matter, that's in. Yeah, it's amazing. It just seeing, I mean, it's crazy because, I mean, we have this reputation for just being the fuck off, for lack of a better term, the 19th family clan that's just the screwballs. But I mean, when it comes down to it, the quality of players that's in there, and the number of streamers who are putting out just amazing content, I think the reputation is ill-deserved at this point. We are when we want to be. I think that's the caveat that we need. When we want to be, are obviously one of the top clans in the game. There are seasons where we decide not to do much. There are seasons where we're not really putting forth the effort like we are right now. But that's kind of what I like about it, is when we're on a push season, every single one of these mofos is fucking all in. All left, 5 back. We're going to line up the red on the trap to great proof it. And go with plus 35% at 1-to-1. 3-6, 4-2, 4-3. So we're going to add 4-3. And play it as a 16.8. There's 10. 6-8. I think that was right. Shit. I lost it a little bit. Hopefully we don't end up in the trap like our opponent did, because I lost the ring count. No, got it. Probably won't get a rematch after beating them again, but we'll see. I never know with this guy, or girl rather. And I'm not ready to quit either. I'm going to do one more because we won one. So, well, how about this? We'll play until I lose. I'll play until I lose, and then I'll cut it off. KDB's in the house as well. What's going on? I see you, Katie. I see you after I finish a hole or a series of holes. I see you when it's showing the trophy count up and down, because we're both right around the same level now. So it's like one of us or the other is constantly jumping up or jumping back behind the other one. So it's good fun. I'm going to play a navigator here. I'm going to play a navigator hook, just, I don't know, because I feel like it. He's playing a katana, so you don't see a lot of that in Tour 11, but I feel like hooking it, so I'm going to hook it. And a full overpowered hook here requires less of a power ball. So I'm going to play with the navigator just because I don't know. I feel like it. Yeah, there's some headwind or tailwinds, so I feel like the hook is the only way to go. If I want to play the full overpower, I feel like the power 1 ball is the way to go. I don't think I can even play the full overpower. Maybe I can if I do it a little less topspin. That looks good. Yeah. So, oh, what just happened? 5 and 8. And we'll go 20 more. And just to prove that science works, I'm gonna yell 4 to show Dan that that's how you get that extra 2 or 3 yards to find the fairway when you play hook shots. Science. It's science. You yell 4, it goes exactly where you want it to. Yeah, it's a crowded leaderboard right now on my friends list. Having added most of the folks from the 19th, as Facebook friends, there's a lot of folks who are in there who are at the maxed out Tour 11 level. So like one win or one loss will jump me up or down, I don't know, 10 to 20 spots on the friends list. If I go on a little trophy dump, like I did the other day, and get down to like the 4700s, then I disappear off of like everybody's friends list because it only shows like the top 25 or whatever it is. So it's a crowded list right there at the top. Having as many Facebook friends within the 19th hole as we do. 13-3. I vastly prefer a right to left wind here, but we'll see what we can do. Plus 15 at a mid. So adding 2, 15-3. I don't know. I'm gonna go like 6.5. See what that does. Oh, it was way too little. Let's see. 15-3. Oh yeah, far too little there. That was bad. That was bad math. It should have been a full extra ring. Just bad math on my part. Oh well. The fun part is hitting the navigator hook shot. Who cares if you make the second one? The drive is, I'm drive for show. Team drive for show. Putt for dough, lame. We drive for show around here. Yeah. Oh my. This is gonna be unpleasant. It's gonna be really unpleasant. We'll go with 10-7 and take it all in one pull because I'm tired of trying to figure out all that nonsense. I missed a notch of it. It's probably going to go poorly now. Ah, not used to playing it with a power 1 ball, so I'll take that for a straight crosswind. But it was not pleasant, and it was not good. I always play that one that's plus 15. I just did bad math. That should have been like a 6.8, and I played it as like a 5.7. Always plus 15 on that shot. Since Maple Bay came out, I was hole hunting streaming when Maple Bay first came out, and one of the first times playing it, I was like, I swear every time this one's coming up is an under adjustment. So instead of playing it as plus 10, I played it as plus 15 and had much more success doing that than I did playing it as plus 10. Whatever the slider bar is, plus 15, I guess. I'm obviously doing the math a little bit differently. So so when I say it's plus 15, like if it's straight at a max, then I'll play it as a plus 15. But then if it's like in between mid and max, then I'll just do like a plus 5 or a plus 10, kind of depending on which side of that I'm on. Because the mid max numbers are the only ones that I've got that I can do in my head when I think about them that way. So like when I'm thinking about them, I'm doing it as 1 to 1, 1.2 to 1, stuff like that. Oh, what another glorious gift of a wind. You know what? I'm gonna break out a premium ball because why not? So depending on the club and what it is, then I'm usually thinking of in terms of 1.1, straight 1 to 1, 1.1, 1.2, something like that. Something similar when I'm trying to do my adjustments. Please don't go in the water. That would be embarrassing to do on stream. So so my adjustments are based just on that. So when I'm thinking of like in terms of my math, when I'm doing my thorn shots, my min thorn shots are 3.5 miles per hour to 1. So a third of a ring is basically 1.2. So I've just got 3, 5, 7, 10, 5, 14, 17, 5 in my head from 1 to 5, and then we go in between there at a third ratios when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. The Cataclysm and the levels that I have for my Cataclysm and when I had a Thor's Hammer level 5 and level 6, the Cataclysm level 5 and 6 are in my head the exact same adjustments as the Thor level 5 and 6. So that's what I'm doing in my mind. Oh no, he's going to forfeit. So that's when I'm doing it, it's when I think of it that way, I do. Oh, please let me take this shot because this is makeable. Yeah, that was makeable, you fuck. I'm not ending on a note like that. I wanted a fucking Alba, and he denied me the opportunity. Piss me off. 2 islands, a lot of sand in between. Oh, yeah. You got to get two different ways to play that. Didn't we play this guy earlier too? I feel like I'm just playing the same people over and over again at this point. Gotcha. Yeah. I think if I remember right, then I had a headwind and a tailwind way to play that one. And generally, I was playing on the left side and trying to run it to the back of the green and over. That looks like a really nice shot. Ooh. could be a great in situation. Might be a great proofed. Let's see. I'm not going to play a Kingmaker. Look at this wind. What a gift this is. Wait, time out. This is a massive wind. I've been trying to figure this shot out for a while, so I'm just going to try it now. Because I haven't gotten it figured out yet. But this is an absolute gift of a wind, where if I don't try this, then I'll kick myself for not trying it. That's out of bounds. I'm going to end on that note then, because that's a fucking beauty. All right. No, that's it. I'm going to call it quits. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Had a lovely time grinding, getting some points for the Bushwhackers. Appreciate everyone. And as a quick reminder, if you're eligible, please look up your local blood center. Go check them out and go donate if you're eligible. An hour of your time can help save up to 4 different lives. So if you are eligible, please look it up and go donate. Give blood, save lives. Appreciate it, everybody. Have a great night.